BABASAHEB Dr. B.R. Ambedkar converted to Buddhism at a historic public ceremony in Nagpur on October 14, 1956. The decision to embrace Buddhism by Dr. Ambedkar was not a sudden attempt. It took him more than 2 decades, from Yeola Conference October 13, 1935, where he took the vow that, even though I am a Hindu born, I will not die a Hindu, to the historic Nagpur conversion ceremony, October 14, 1956, the day he embraced Buddhism with thousands of his followers, to translate his vow for conversion into reality. He decided to embrace Buddhism after thoroughly exhausting all possible ways of reforming Hinduism from within and exploring the possibility of conversion to Christianity, Sikhism, and Islam for overcoming the oppressive structures of Brahminical social order, BSO, in India. Converting to Buddhism, in fact, was a unique and meticulously calculated move. It was a unique move in the sense that though there have been many instances of individual conversions to Buddhism, the real credit for systematically organizing collective conversion to Buddhism on a mass scale in India, beyond doubt, goes to Dr. Ambedkar. The historic conversion ceremony at Nagpur assumed further importance with the publication of the Buddha and his Dhamma shortly after the demise of BABASAHEB on December 6, 1956. Dr. Ambedkar discovered in conversion to Buddhism the most desired and reliable way of overcoming the centuries-old system of social exclusion. According to BABASAHEB, the central thesis of the Buddhist philosophy revolves around 2 major problems. The first problem was that there was suffering in the world, and the second was how to remove this suffering and make mankind happy. Since caste and caste-based social exclusion dehumanizes the Dalits, BABASAHEB underlined the urgency of caste annihilation. It is in this context that conversion to Buddhism becomes meaningful. Another aspect that underlines the importance of conversion to Buddhism encourages strategic alliance between the non-Brahminical, Shudras, Bahujan, Samaj, artisans, and the Dalit Ati-Shudra sections of the Indian society, and calls for their united front against the oppressive and hegemonic structures of Brahminical social order, forging unity among the victims of the Varna order, in turn aimed at reclaiming India on the basis of the neo-Buddhist identity. The very fact that Dr. Ambedkar founded 3 political parties, the Independent Labour Party, All India Scheduled Castes Federation, and the Republican Party of India, and the leading role that he played in drafting the Constitution of Independent India, vindicated his active involvement in the polity and society of the country, even after denouncing Hinduism publicly in 1935, and later on embracing Buddhism in 1956. BABASAHEB Dr. Ambedkar used to emphasize on the application of a scientific approach to solve the question of caste and social exclusion. His movement also became very popular in Punjab. He visited Punjab thrice. It was during his last visit in October 27 to 29, 1951 that he spoke at length to his people in Punjab about his approach and ways of Dalit empowerment. He delivered speeches at Jalandhar, Ludhiana, and Patiala, and also addressed the students of DAV College Jalandhar. Though the people of Punjab were well impressed by his great movement, but they could not follow him so closely in relation to conversion to Buddhism. Late D.C. Ahir, a renowned Ambedkarite Buddhist and world-reputed scholar of Buddhism, was of the opinion that due to deep faith of scheduled castes population of Punjab, especially of the Doaba region, in the teachings and spirituality of Sahib Sri Guru Ravidas Ji, Buddhism could not become so popular in this state. Another possible reason behind the deep popularity of the teachings of Sahib Sri Guru Ravidas in Punjab could be the concerted efforts of Babu Mangu Ram Mugawalia and the mass appeal of his famous Ad Dharm movement. On this historic Diksha Day, the Ambedkar International Center, built on 13 acres of land in Akokik City of Maryland, is unveiling 19-feet statue of Dr. Ambedkar on its premises on October 14, 2023. This statue was sculpted by the same renowned artist and sculptor, Ram Sutar, who also built the statue of Sardar Patel installed in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. This is the largest statue of BABASAHEB outside India and has been installed as a part of the Ambedkar memorial being constructed at this center, said the AIC. It is expected that a large number of representatives of the Ambedkarite movement and his followers will be attending the event from across the USA and other parts of the world. This memorial will serve, said the organizers of AIC, to spread Babasaheb's messages and teachings and showcase a symbol of equality and human rights. Ambedkar Times Forum congratulates all on this historic day. Prem K. Chumber, Editor-in-Chief, Ambedkar Times, Desh, Doaba, Weekly, Sacramento, California, USA.